Good afternoon. Guess what? What our topic today is about vaccine. So, what are you gonna think about vaccine, guys? I'm pretty sure you have lots of you is being, doubt and afraid because of the vaccine. Might be you're gonna be die or whatsoever. What's gonna be effect on you? So, guys, I'll give you some of tips. If you're gonna get it or not, or you want it or not it as well. So it's really this that I'm gonna show you. It helps might be to decide if you want to get it the vaccine or not. But for me, in my opinion, if you want to do a vaccine, just do it because it's good, especially that COVID is just normal already. It's almost a year, and then we have still experiencing this kind of pandemic. So so don't be like, don't hesitate that do I need to have a COVID have a vaccine. Yes, the most important thing is that you need a vaccine. So I will help you to decide if you want it or you don't need it. So guys, here it is. I collected some of my friends because they have already done their vaccine, and I'm happy because all their feedback is really good, and it's an ace. They are in a different people as well. So we get some from the old people, also to those who are K workers as well. So I just so that guys, that what are the side effects, and that's gonna be happen if you're having the vaccine. So I hope that this one helps you guys if you decide to do a vaccine. But in here in England, actually all of most of them, it's been already done their job. Means it means the vaccine, that's they call it job in here. So that's why. So for me, I'm still waiting for it that they're gonna run me to have a vaccine. So because I'm not the priority, so they prioritize all the old people and the key workers, like especially in the medical fields and the health workers. So at the moment, but so far so good in here. The two vaccines that they implement in here is the Pfizer and then the Oxford one, which is the local one. But it is really good. In Pfizer, they said that it's really good. The effect, it's awesome. And also in the Oxford one, they said as well the side effect is just you almost keeps always sleeping. So that's the side effect. And then it's gonna be have rashes as well. It's just normal, as they said. And then they can be like a heavy weight, something like that they feel in there, and some rashes. But yeah, so but they said before that you have the vaccine, the doctor will always assess you. So you need to do is just to be honest and say that if you have previous health issues, you need to talk to the doctor so that they will know. So because at least because the vaccine is, so that it won't trigger it, you know what I mean. So that's why. So because a lot of us, especially in the Filipinos, they are hesitate, and then like they are afraid as well. So I hope that this video will help you guys to decide if you want to vaccine or not. So it's up to you guys. If you don't like to have a vaccine, that could be fine. It's your rights to have. You don't like it. So for me, my opinion, have a vaccine. It's good to have a vaccine in our body. But also some of the tips as well. If you've done your vaccine, it doesn't mean that you already been okay, or like your excuse you will not be able to have a COVID. No, don't be like that. always put in the mindset as well, just continue wear your mask, your social distancing as well, and also continue hand washing. So that's all that we can do, and to be safe, unless that it's gonna be, the COVID will be gone. So I hope soon that, that we'll be able to rid of this kind of pandemic, especially that it's almost a year already. But it's thankful because we already have a vaccine. So, guys, uh, just look at the videos and you will see what my mate say about their vaccine. So, ta-da! So let's watch this.
Hello, Abby. Regarding my first COVID-19 vaccine, I had my first dose last January 6, 2021. It was a Wednesday. Um, I had a Pfizer BioNTech, and it was done on my left upper arm, which is on the deltoid muscle. And I was eligible to have one because I am a staff for the NHS, which is the National Health Service here in the United Kingdom. The vaccine has been approved for use here in the UK and has met standards for safety and quality and hopefully effectiveness. And during my injection, I had to undergo checks, and I was asked with some few questions like family history. I was told on what to expect and what to take in case there is pain on the injection site. And the injection went quick, and after I was being punctured, I was asked to stay for 15 minutes just to keep an eye on any adverse reactions, and luckily there was none. And on the second day, I felt sore on the injection site, and my arm felt heavy. I felt tired. I had body malaise. I was generally unwell, and I had slight chills, and I just took pain relief. I took paracetamol, and on the third day I was fine. I went back to work and do my normal routine. And so far I haven't heard any negative feedbacks or bad reports or any complications about the vaccine. So I think the vaccine is doing its purpose. So I do advise everyone to have their vaccine as soon as possible, and because the more people vaccinated, it will be safer for everyone. So have your vaccine.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
It's good to hear. Today we're just doing a comparison between the two vaccinations that are being administered in the UK, and we wanted to ask you a few questions in relation to this. Would it be okay to ask you these questions?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So, do you have any underlying health conditions?
Yes, I
What?
do Parkinson and diabetes.
Okay. And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
55.
Okay. So with your Parkinson's and diabetes, how have you coped in the lockdown?
Fine.
So have you been out? Have you remained at home? What have you been doing?
I was isolated.
Okay. And who was helping you with your day-to-day?
My family.
Okay, activities. So, have you been offered the vaccination?
Yes.
And have you taken this vaccination?
Yes.
Which vaccination did you take?
Oxford one.
Okay, and how did you feel after taking the
I
vaccination?
was alright.
Yeah.
After a day, I wasn't alright. My arm was swollen, but I'm alright now.
Okay, that's good. Any other side effects apart from the swollen arm?
No.
Okay, and how did your family feel about you taking the vaccination?
They were
Yeah. Okay, that's good. And how do you feel about taking the vaccination after having taken the vaccination?
I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
That's all.
Hi guys, my name is Tracy and I am currently working as a nurse here in the UK, specifically in Northern Ireland, which is also a part of the UK. Anyways, I'm making this video for my friend Abby because she wants me to share to you my experience after I got my COVID-19 vaccine. I got my first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine on the 16th of January this year. So, after 2 to 3 weeks ata nga gap, I don't know if 2 to 3 weeks, basta on the 6th of February, I got my second dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. So, my experience after getting the first and second dose were the same. I think it depends on the person, Jod, on what unsa nga mga side effects ilang ka-feel kay vary jud siya, different jud siya kada person. For me, after I got my vaccine, the side effects started to show on the second day, which was just fatigue lang jud, like fatigue, body fatigue for 2 days and sore sa injection site, which is sa left arm. So moto, they said nga ang uban ingon sila mas worse daw ang side effects when you get the second dose, but for me same lang gihapon, like body fatigue lang gihapon, which lasted for 2 days sa both dose. And then after that wala na dayon, okay naman ko so far. I've been well, so nothing for me. It's just like having a flu vaccine, jud siya. And the COVID-19 vaccine brand I got was the Pfizer. Here in the UK, manggod, there's 2 brands. I don't know if it's just in Northern Ireland, pero 2 brands, which is the Pfizer and the AstraZeneca. Ako, I got the Pfizer, and then my other colleagues got the AstraZeneca. I don't know what the difference is sa duha, but I think it's the storage period siguro. I heard manggod, the Pfizer requires very cold, very cold storage, and then ang AstraZeneca okay ra siya sa high temperature storage and more to. But and then side effects, I don't really know. Kay so far ako share to you some of the things nga gipang-ingon sa ako sa mga nurses prior to giving the vaccine. So para knowledge po sa inyo ha. And then before they give you the vaccine, they would really need your consent, obviously, and then also from your go signal from the GP or your doctor. So after your consent and the GP's go signal, pwede na kalit taga-ag vaccine. But then, don't worry because prior to the, because here, ang mga district nurses mo ang mag-give sa COVID-19 vaccine. So prior nila ihatag ang vaccine sa imuha, they would ask you a series of questions. Ano jud, mag-health teaching sila daw. Normal, good na. Anyways, mag-health teaching sila sa imuha, and then mag-give po sila series of questions na kailangan ni mo i-answer. And then, sometimes manggod, despite sa go signal sa GP, kung naa kay na-answer sa isa sa ilang mga questions which is like, or dili pwede, mga bitawag ka ng sign nga dili ka pwede mag-take sa vaccine at the moment, pwede ka nila ignan nga dili lang sa karon, like something like that. Okay, I have a colleague, manggod nga, she really wanted to get the vaccine. But then, when she mentioned that she was allergic to this and allergic to that, the nurses from the trust said nga dili lang siya mag-get sa Pfizer at the moment, kay murag dagan mga good side effects, basig matrigger sa mood iyahang allergies. Anyway, I don't really know. It's them who can explain better. Ang ako lang is mga small wee stuff. Wee stuff. One of the questions they would ask is, allergies. If you're allergic to any substances, like any food, any particular medicine, like penicillin, they would ask you that. And then, also, They would also ask if you're having any particular illness at the moment, kay ka-fever ba ka, na ba kay upper airway infection, ka-take ba kag antibiotics at the moment, and then if you have any bleeding problem, ka-take kag aspirin, clopidogrel, tag ang vaccine. And then, mauto. And if also you've been positive before, gina-consider na nila kay you have to wait 28 days after you've been positive, ay ka pwede tagaan sa vaccine. Muna jud ng rule din hi. So, kung ano, kulat jud ka, mag-counting jud ka guys. Mag-counting jud mo guys. And then, sa pamandi, possible side effects mo dyan na common question sa mga tao. So, mild or moderate raman na ang mga side effects no, we should go away after a few days. So, common side effects was pain at the injection site, which is normal, jud like bugat jud king feeling kung akagihatag yung injection. Usually it would start during the after the day you got the vaccine. And then fatigue, which is which happened to me. Fatigue, like whole body fatigue. And then headache, muscle pain, chills, joint pain, fever. But if ever you experience these kinds of common side effects, pwede naman po mo take og paracetamol para at least ma-relief lang ba? Ma-relief lang mo sa mga adverse or side effects. So, and then, common pod sa uban nga mag-swell jud ang injection site. Na ay uban nga nag-report jud nga ga-swell. So far sa ako wala man nag-swell. And then others would feel nauseous. Na ako'y colleague nga muna after she got the vaccine, mura siya ganang nahilo slight. So mauto. And then uncommon, which is uncommon, dili jud siya common. Enlarged lymph nodes and very feeling unwell. But if ever you experience things after unusualities nga feeling mo di jud siya normal sa imuha, you can always call the doctor to seek advice. So so far sa ako ang mga colleagues, wala raman sa ilahan nag-report og very uncommon side effects. Like the very common amongst us sa institution where I'm working at is body fatigue, fever, ug headache. Mo jud ang tulo. And then usually 2 to 3 days ra na pod after anak ma-okay na dayon. So nothing really major nga makakulbaan jud ka. So mao to. So far I'm okay. I got the full dose of vaccine. And by the way, after you get the full dose of the vaccine, they would give you a card, something, and then which is nakasulat tanan ang name sa vaccine, unsa nga brand, ang batch number, date, when siya nahatag, ang first ug second dose, ug imuhang name, ang date of birth, basta ihatag din nila sa imuha. I don't know po, unsay pulos ani, pero hopefully magamit ni siya kung mag-travel goals in the future. So, mauro to guys. I hope naka-give ko some.
I got my result for my COVID test kit antibody. So, it's good news, guys. So, it's negative. The result is negative. So far, I'm so good. Thank God. God is good all the time. So, at the moment, I'm in the house. So, just waiting for the lockdown to be lifted this coming March. So at the house. Ta-da! So I'm so happy and feel great. So at the moment, God is always good. Yay! So guys, don't forget to subscribe on my channel in the link below. Just like and subscribe. Love you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah. Mwah.